Hello, I am Brett Dupree, and welcome to my awesome health journey. It all started last week, and it culminated yesterday. The recognition and the embodiment of the understanding that anxiety is a thief to joy. When I talk about what started next week, I went to what I like to call hippie dancing. It's this thing called the Bloom Festival. It's a static dancing. They play music, and you just dance, move your body. People touch, consent, and it's just like enjoying the moment. And it's something I enjoyed doing. But last week, I believe I talked about in one of my videos, I was in a situation where I prepaid for a ticket and my ankle hurt. And since my ankle hurt, I didn't feel like I should dance at all because a month ago, when I first hurt my ankle, I went to one of these dances and I danced and I re-aggravated my ankle and it hurt, and this made me want to leave early. So I thought to myself, how can I make this experience worth it if I'm not going to dance? Because a lot of times when I think of dancing, I get up there, I'm trying to expand my boundaries, examine my feelings, how I move my body, how I feel with everyone move my body, how I feel when somebody's in my space. If someone looks like they want to dance with me, how do I react? And really kind of like use that as an opportunity to grow so that I get accustomed to getting out there, plus, with the idea of meeting somebody in the future and playing around with my emotions and my place at that time. And this time I couldn't do that. So I thought to myself, of course, I asked that question, well, how can I go there and enjoy myself? And honestly, I decided that what I would do is just be and just enjoy people enjoying themselves and enjoy the energy in the room. Because one thing I do love is like group meditations. There's just something about coming to a group with the intention of going into a meditation and feeling that energy. And I really enjoy it. It just energizes me. It feels so good. And I just love collective group positive energy. It was like when I went to going to like a concert where everyone's really into it and not just sitting there in silence looking forward. Can just feel energizing and fun, and I love that feeling. And decided, I'm going to go there and enjoy that feeling. And I went to there and had an evening where I just enjoyed being. I enjoyed being around people. I enjoyed watching people dance and watching people enjoy themselves. I had conversations. The conversations came up. In fact, I had a conversation that was just perfect exactly where I was. And it was like serendipitous. And it was great. I had a great day. I've been thinking about that all week, of course, about being and really working on being in the moment, enjoying the moment. So I had another hippie dance yesterday. This was a different one. And this one, my ankle felt better and I was going to dance, but I was also going to work more on being while dancing, and also a lot of being and listening because I wanted to make sure I didn't re-aggravate my ankle because it's starting to feel better, but I didn't want to push it too hard. So really listening to my body. But this part of the story starts when I was going to the bathroom. You walk in the door, there's a cute little girl walking with me, just starting a conversation, talking, because talking to people's fun. And we get to the door, and I like being silly. And one way I like being silly is like being chivalrous. And so I was like, wait, and I, kind of run up the door silly and then open the door for her, and she giggles. And that's pretty much all I want from that situation. All I wanted is like, haha, this guy's so stupid, he he he. And that's it. I don't want to, I'm not trying to, get in her pants. I'm not trying to become her friend even. I find being chivalrous funny because it's fun to play in that role of like a chivalrous man, especially to a stranger. And it's fun. I just find that fun. And that interaction, as I was thinking about being, I was thinking about that interaction and how fun it was and how I don't want anything from that. I was doing it because I enjoy it because that's fun for me. And I'm hoping the other person has fun as well. And I've been thinking about my entire point of intuitive eating and all the things that I've been going through. And the term that I came up with was maximum enjoyment. And I was thinking to myself, well, when it comes to human interaction, that's how I maximally enjoy it. I act like my fun, silly self, and with the idea that like I don't want anything from that person. I just want to enjoy that interaction right there. And that once the interaction's over, it doesn't matter if I speak to that person the rest of the evening. What matters is that interaction was enjoyable. And that made me think back to all the other dances that I went to where I really was working on my anxiety about, being in a situation with people, dancing with people, feeling this, the arousal and the sexual attraction of these women that I want to get to know, to maybe, do things with. Because, it's been a while since I've done anything with woman. But the anxiety of that wanting and that feeling and working through that and really being in myself. And then the saying came into my head of, anxiety is a theft of joy. And then I started really thinking about that and how being in anxiety and that feeling of fear makes me insular, makes me think about myself. It makes me very self-centered because I'm thinking about my experience with every interaction, what I can gain from it, what I can do with it, worrying about if I'm doing the right thing, being the right way, acting the right way, and just doing that, going through all those scenarios in my head, and I'm not truly enjoying the moment. Did I really enjoy going out and dancing? Did I really enjoy moving my body? Did I truly enjoy the aspects of it? And the thing is not really. It's just all those thoughts in my head and being somebody and trying to push their boundaries and not just being stopped me from enjoying myself. But it also made me think, I'm a decent human being. I know I'm not everyone's cup of tea, but I'm silly, I'm funny, I'm goofy, I'm a big teddy bear, I give great hugs. I am a fun person to have a conversation with. I had plenty of conversations last night that proved that people enjoyed talking to me, and I've had plenty of aspects in my past where people enjoyed having conversations with me. And anxiety robs them of the opportunity. And I'm not talking about like people should enjoy me and there's something wrong with them if they don't. But if I'm too stuck in my head thinking about this interaction, not wanting to say the wrong thing, not wanting to do the wrong thing, trying to maximize this like transactional output of this conversation, I am robbing them of the opportunity to enjoy this experience with me, and reducing their joy as well. And I want all interactions with me. That's one of my personal goals. Is every interaction with me is to be a positive one, and it doesn't mean that it happens. It means it has to happen. Again, not everyone's going to like me. There's going to be people who meet me who are going to not like me. That's just life. We all have our likes and dislikes, and some people are going to dislike me. But if I make my intention to have that, I think that's a good thing, right? And so really just embodying that. And so, yeah, so that's where I'm sitting at right now, is really thinking about how to be and how to truly enjoy who I am so that I can maximize my enjoyment with people. Putting that one idea that I had for food and helping get my relationship with food, maximize my enjoyment with my food, maximize my enjoyment with my working out, maximize my enjoyment with people. And the way I do that is just to enjoy this interaction without worrying about the next one. If the next one happens, that's great. If it doesn't, that's fine. And that, yeah. So I'm going to be dating again tonight. I don't expect anything from it. And I'm going to go there with that mindset of every interaction, having an enjoyable one, and have a thought that I'm never going to talk to this person again. And I have 2 minutes. I love you. You are worthy, and you're awesome.